calisthenics. We're going to start with 120 beats per minute, a country shuffle doing C, F, C, G. C, F, C, G. Just that over and over. One more. Okay, next up we are going to do the same beat pattern, the country shuffle, at 150 beats per minute, using the chords D, G, D, A. Here we go. Okay, next up in the ukulele calisthenics. And don't worry, folks, we are having a play along shortly. This is just the countdown. We're just warming up a little bit. We're trying something new during the countdown, and that's warming up. So this time we're going to do the G and A string together. We're going to kind of pinch those together. And then we're going to do the C and the E string together. Pinch those. And then we're going to alternate those back and forth. So in the key of F. And that's it. So we're going to do this 100 beats per minute in a straight beat. So not a swing beat, just a straight beat. And that's it, in the key of F. So we're going to do F, B flat, F, C. F, B flat, F, C. Over and over. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, the last little bit today. For our warm-up, again, we're having a play-along that's going to start in just a few minutes as a little ukulele warm-up. We're going to do some good old-fashioned Travis picking. That would be the G string, then the A string. We're going to pick those strings. G string, then the A string, then the C string, then the E string. It's going to sound like this. We're going to do this in the key of C. So it's like this. And we're just going to do C, F, C, G, just like we started out in the very beginning of our warm-up countdown. So here we go. Let's get a little drum beat. It's a straight beat. It's 100 beats per minute. It goes a little something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that is it, folks. Thanks so much. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gets your fingers warm and ready to go. We're going to play this periodically instead of countdown music, just to give you an opportunity to warm up while we're counting down. So now let's start the show.
5, 6, 7, 8. Ladies and gents, it's Wednesday night. Get ready to have some fun with Ukulele Gent. Ukulele Gent, it's time to play the kind of songs that take your breath away. All about tunes, rhythm and strums, the stuff 4 strings are made out of. So grab your uke, it's almost time. Let's join Greg, Mr. Wednesday Night. Have some fun and make some friends. It's time for Ukulele Gent. The world is better when we're strumming together. It's time for Ukulele Gent.
All I can do is just shake my head and laugh. Hey, so that is, let me take these out. That's the new theme song, y'all. I won't tell you the story. I'll tell you the story maybe next week. I'm going to talk a lot tonight. But that's Lisa Webb and Bob Tigert. They are the Webb Tigert duo. And they have a brand new album coming out. They had a really cool gospel album a little while back that did really well. Thanks in part to a lot of you. I think a lot of you purchased that, streamed it. But they have a new album coming out tomorrow. So there's some original stuff on there. There's some reimagined songs on there. It's the 3rd album in 2 years. So that is Lisa and Bob who did that theme song. And that theme song might sound a little bit like one of the songs on their album. And that's part of the story that I will share with you at some point. So anyway, glad you're here. Do I look red? I'll explain that too. Yes, I will explain that. Okay, so good. You like the theme song. We're still going to play the Little Rev theme song and maybe the original theme song every now and again. But we got a new one. Hello, Vicky, Julie, Kevin, Phoenix. Hello, all. All right, so we got 9 songs. If you're here for the first time, we're going to start playing very quickly, or else I'll get complaints that I talk too much and don't play enough music. So, with that said, we're going to play 9 songs tonight. We're going to have scrolling chords and lyrics. And then I'll also talk about how you can get those chords and lyrics ahead of time if you like. I've had people tell me they want to practice before the play-along. And that's very admirable. All of you who want to practice before the play-along, that's incredibly admirable. Okay, so with that said, let's go here. Let me make sure I'm clicking on the right buttons. That's the right button. Now, the key, okay, so if you're new, you probably would hope that every song that we play is in the key of C. That's not the case. We play songs that fit my voice. Sort of selfish, I know, but that's how it works. So there's a lot of different keys, and it's good for you. You might not think so, but it's good for you because you will learn new chords and practice new chords, and it will make you a better player. And not just a player in the key of C. So this is an easy song, 3-chord song, just a little island strum. I'm going to add a little chuck in there with some down strums in the beginning. Let me see if my tea is too hot to drink. No, that's okay. Hello, Terry Bransma. I'll see a lot of you tomorrow in near Nashville. That's going to be a good time, I think. All right, here we go. You ready? My heart is down. My head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines gaily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship. When I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear. Ackee rice, salt fish are nice, and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Hello, Joanne. Here we go, verse 3. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. Susan Harder, hello there. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town. All right, there you go. Yeah, someone said if you can't sing the melody in that key, you can harmonize. Excellent suggestion. Okay, let me go back here. That is song number 1. So if I look red, I am a little flush. I feel a little flush. And I'll show you why. A friend of mine moved out a little west of Orlando into a town called Claremont. And it's got a chain of lakes out there. So we had 2 jet skis. So I went jet skiing today. And we had lunch, and this is where we had lunch. So those are the jet skis we rode out. I was on this one. Well, let me here. This one here. Do I have this? Yes, this one. This jet ski here. That's the fastest watercraft I've ever been on. This went, I think I hit 71 miles an hour on the jet ski. My skin was just being pulled back. It was felt like I was skydiving. So that was a really good time, and it was hot though, and I'm flush and I'm exhausted. So it's a good time, those jet skis. I used to have a jet ski, but I had a friend come over and he sank it, so I no longer have a jet ski. I don't think Jake is watching, but if Jake's watching, he tells me he's just riding along and it just flipped over. So funny. All right, ready for the next song. That next song would be, we're going to do this. This is like a nice, we're going to do a variety of things with this song. Here we go, right there. So I'm going to start with some simple Travis picking. So every week there's some people somewhere in the world that have some issue with the Facebook feed. And there's a little button. And a lot of times, if you just click on that back button and just rewind like 10 seconds or 20 seconds, sometimes that'll help you. I don't think it's me, because some people chime into the comments and they say everything is absolutely fine. So try that back button. So this is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to add some strumming as we get into it. Ready? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again, because a vision softly is creeping, left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. Within the sound of silence, in restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. 'Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share. No one dare disturb the sounds of silence. Fool said, I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silence, raindrops fell. echo in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered the sound of silence. Hello, Mom and Dad. It's a family show. My parents tune in every week. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Hello, Weldon. Sorry about the sound. There's nothing I can do. Because some people say it's just fine. Ooh, I got a lot of people saying the sound is wonky. Well, that's... Maybe who is the sound good for? Let's go with that. Because if the sound's good for a portion of you, then we know it's the interweb having issues. My parents are just amazing. I love them very much. Okay, so Kathy Martin says the sound is fine, so... All right, the next song, folks, let's come here, is the Midnight Special. We're going to start with just some single down strums. Well, you wake up in the morning. Let me get in the right key there. Terry, that might be me, the video. It just might be how I look after all the sun today. So there's Marvin saying he went backwards 15 seconds and now it's great. So try that, folks, before you give up. Don't give up. Try hitting that back button a little bit. Well, you wake up, march you to the table. We're gonna come in. I'm just getting this key in my head. See the same old thing. All right, I think we're ready. And then part of the way through here, I'm going to kick in the drum machine. Wait. Hold on 1 second. I had the drum machine ready, and now it's not. So give me 1 second. I got to get the drum machine ready. Okay, now I got the drum machine ready. It'll sound like that. All right, but we're not going to use that until we get through that intro. So let me get all this stuff situated here. My intern didn't show up today. Well, you wake up in the morning. You hear the work bell ring. And they march you to the table to see the same old thing. Ain't no food upon the table. And you could tremolo this. Ain't no pork in the pan. But you better not complain, boy. You get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine an ever-loving light on me. Yonder come Miss Rosie. How in the world did you know? By the way she wears her apron and the clothes she wore. Umbrella her shoulder, a piece of paper in her hand. She come to see the governor, she wants to free her man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine an ever loving light on me. If you're ever in Houston, well, you better do the right. Well, you better not gamble. Oh, you better not fight at all. Oh, the sheriff will grab you. Oh, the boys will bring you down. The next thing you know, boy, oh, you're prison bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine an ever-loving light on me. Yes! All right, that's a fun one. I like that one. Let's come back here. Hello, Lori. Lori Timberlake. Well, folks, I'm sorry that some of you I would always recommend, I know it's great to be on a laptop and somewhere in the house, but a wired connection is always way better. Especially if you think, oh, I have Wi-Fi, so I'll just sit in my backyard, out by the pool. Well, the farther, I'm not saying this is actually happening to any of you. Clearly, we're having some issues. Hey, Lisa Webb. In the comments, I see Lisa Webb. Lisa, your theme song was a hit. And I mentioned your album. So if you want to put something about your album in the comments, I'm sure people would love to see that. All right, what is next? We are on song number 1, 2, 3, 4. Song number 4. And on Patreon, so this show's free, always free. But I have a Patreon page that's really cheap, that has tutorials and backing tracks and all sorts of good and things of value. But we did I put a tutorial for this next song on there earlier in the week. So those that wanted to, they could watch the tutorial and they could get ready for this song. And the tutorial kind of was letting us do this. Right? Okay. So let me get that ready and then we'll go. When I was a little boy, the devil would call my name. I said, now who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated boy. I'm a singer on a Sunday choir. Oh, my mama loves me, she loves me. She gets down on her knees and hugs me. Oh, she loves me like a rock. She rocks me like the rock of ages. She loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. When I was grown to be a man, the devil would call my name. I said, now who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consummated man. little purity. My mama loves me, she loves me. She gets down on her knees and hugs me. Oh, she loves me like a rock. She rocks me like the rock of ages. She loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. If I was the president and the Congress called my name, I say, now who do you think you're fooling? I got the presidential seal. I'm at the presidential podium. My mama loves me, she loves me. She gets down on her knees and hugs me. Oh, she loves me like a rock. She rocks me like the rock of ages. She loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. She loves me, loves me, loves me, loves me. Na 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 na. Loves me like a rock of ages. Loves me like a rock. Loves me like a rock. She rocks me like the rock of ages. Loves me like a rock. Loves me like a rock. Loves me like a rock of ages. Loves me like a rock. Okay, that's a fun one. It's really fast chord changes. And you know, I don't usually turn on the fan. And you might see a shadow, but I'm flush. I'm burning up. Whew, I'm overheated. Alice, what lyrics have you been singing? Oh, that feels so good. Oh my gosh, I'm hot. All right, so if you were here last week at the play along, we had a guest, and Hava Wolin. Hava was here in Orlando, and she came up to the office and played along the whole show. A lot of fun. So she was still around in Orlando yesterday, and thank you, Lisa Webb, for that. So Hava was still here, and we recorded a song to play tonight. So we're still going to do like a play along song. Here it is, right? And we took a song in a perfectly easy key of C, which you all would have liked, and we moved it to B flat. Because our vocal ranges, Hava needed it to come down a little bit, and I could drop a little bit, so we lowered it just a little bit. So, Three Little Birds. So this is Hava. There's some information at the end of this video where you can, if you want to follow her. She's a great player and just a fun person. So here we go. Here is Three Little Birds with Hava Wolin. Aha! Hello, everybody. If you saw the show last week, you would have seen Hava on the show, and she's still in Orlando. So we're going to record a song.
Yeah, let's do it.
What song are we doing?
We're going to do Three Little Birds, Bob Marley.
And we're going to have this wonderful little intro that Hava is going to do for us.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah. If you want to follow along, it's just the B flat shape, which is F chord shape on 5th fret, and then you can use your pinky on the bottom 2 strings. So that might be kind of fun to figure out by ear later. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet song of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing it, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. This is my message to you. This is my message to you. Everybody, once again, that's Hava. And how can I find you?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube at Havocado Music.
Like
That's-
avocado, but avocado.
Yeah, with a CH.
Right.
CH avocado.
Hi, thanks again for being here.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
rock. You're really good.
Thanks.
All right. Bye. And that is Hava. She is wonderful. Okay, so yeah, that's the deal with the key. Don't fear B flat. B flat is not as bad as you think. But that was fun playing. Play with other people too, if you can. There you go, Terry Brandsma. Thank you very much, sir. Hey, one thing, and then we'll play the next song, because a number of people have asked. A little while back, we gave away a Cross Rock case, this really incredible, durable case. It's got straps, you can wear it as a backpack, but we gave one away to a lucky winner of this Wednesday play along. And then I talked to them and said, hey, could you, would you? And they gave us a deal. So I want to put this up on the screen 1 second. So, let's come here, that one. So that's the company, Crossrock. That's their website right there. If you do want a really good, so you can see in the picture there, it's strong. If you got a nice uke, it might be worth the investment to have a good case to protect it. But you can see in that middle picture, it's got the 2 backpack straps, which are really cool if you're traveling. One less thing to carry if you're carrying luggage through an airport. So if you go on their website, if you're interested in one of those, they have lots of colors, lots of sizes, crossrockcase.com. But if you use that code UKGENT, they set that up just for you all. And you can get a 10% off the case. So every little bit helps, right? So check them out if you're curious and interested in the case. If you are a sticker person and collect stickers from from ukulele festivals and ukulele performers, this case is awesome because it's smooth. It's not a fabric case or a nylon case where stickers don't stick to. This, they're on there for good. So you can check it out. Paula, just check out the website. They got different sizes, different prices. So there's you got a bunch of different options. And if you're talking about me, sunscreen, I did have sunscreen. I had a lot of sunscreen and a hat and sunglasses. I think I just got flushed from the heat. All right, so there's that. I can cross that off my list of things to cover today. And then we'll do the next song. How's that sound? Let's get the next song. This would have been a good song for the Nashville numbering system because it's just a 2-chord song. And that would be this right here. I was going to do... You know what? Let me see. Yeah, let me put on some drums and see if I can get some drums, and we'll play with some percussions with us. So I'll be right back, y'all. The screen will say that in just a moment. Sometimes I really plan out the evening, and then sometimes I just kind of wing it, and thought this would be a fun one to do with some percussion. So let's start that. Let's get some lyrics. That works pretty good. Just 2 chords. If you know the next chord is coming, you know what it's going to be because there's only 2 of them. Are you ready? All right, hark back to the 80s, right? D, A, moving forward using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and days. I'll stop the world to melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You should know better, dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. You should see why, dropped in a state of imaginary grace. You should know better, I've made a pilgrimage to save this human race. You should see why, never comprehending the race was long, long lost. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. A, D, A, D. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen some changes, but it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, but it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Oh, yes. All right, that was fun. Hello, Lisa Buck. Congrats on making it to Nashville. All right, that was a good one. See, aren't we glad that I put some drums in that? It's way better. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Okay, so next week I'm going to play. I tried to this week. If you're a member of Ukulele Gent, so on Wednesdays we do the play along here on the Ukulele Gent Facebook page. We also have this companion site. It's the Ukulele Gents Facebook group, and we post things. People record songs. We have a challenge where you take one of the songs from the evening and practice it, play it, record it, and post it. So we can see what you're doing. But Stephen Lawson, who's hilarious, Stephen Lawson took the Little Rev theme song and he reverse engineered it and did some really good picking and some slides and some picking. And he added some verses to that. So if you have heard the show opener from Little Rev that we use sometimes, if you've heard that, you really should go and listen to Stephen, his version of that on the Jam It Gents group. And I will play it next week. I will play that next week because it's really good. Stephen, you did awesome on that. Oh, yes. Okay, what do we got? We have 3 more songs, folks. Just 3. And let's see what the next song is going to be. So we have talked about this thing. Speaking of Stephen Lawson, who lives in Nashville, we, for probably a couple months now, have been doing 1 song per week where we use the Nashville numbering system. It looks like this. Right here. It looks like this. We're going to play this in the key of F. It says it in the upper right-hand corner, but we don't see F and B flat and C. For anyone new, how this works, and there's flats and sharps. It doesn't always work out just a simple chord. But in the key of F, when we talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you always start with the key. So F is a 1, right? G would be next, then A, then B, then C. In this case, the B is a B flat. So our 4 is a B flat. And you see a 4 on the screen. 4 is a B flat. And 5, the 5th finger, is a C. And that's it. And this is a very easy way to change keys. So Stephen Lawson suggested, since we're singing Nashville Cats, that we use the Nashville numbering system. It seems so obvious, right? So thank you for that, Stephen. So, and we're going to go through, you know what? The words in this are pretty fast. So we're going to tackle a verse, and then we're going to come back and do the whole song, just so you get the feeling of it. And I'm going to go slow. Well, there's 1,352 guitar, and then we go to C, pickers in Nashville, and they can pick more notes than the couple of in a Tennessee anthill. Yeah, there's 1,352 guitar cases in Nashville, and anyone that unpacks his guitar can play twice as better than I will. So it's a lot of words, but it's a great song. I love this song. Patrick, yeah, I saw that. If you want to post that, that's awesome. That is just fine. It was some history. Patrick McGann had a video. It was talking about the history of the ukulele. Yeah, so if you want to post that on the sites. We try to keep it relevant on that site, not old recordings or just odd stuff, but that seems appropriate. All right, are you ready? Nashville Cats. Nashville Cats play clean as country water. Nashville Cats play wild as Mountain Dew. Nashville Cats been playing since they's babies. Nashville Cats get work before they're 2. You ready? Well, there's 1,352 guitar pickers in Nashville, and they can pick more notes than the number of ants on the Tennessee anthill. Yeah, there's 1,352 guitar cases in Nashville. And anyone that unpacks his guitar can play twice as better than I will. Well, I was just 13, you might say I was a musical proverbial knee-high, when I heard a couple new sounding tunes on the tubes and it blasted me sky high. And the record man said everyone is a Yellow Sun record from Nashville, and up north ain't nobody buys them. And I said, but I will. And it was Nashville cats. They clean as country water. Nashville cats. They wild as Mountain Dew. Nashville cats. Been playing since they's babies. Nashville cats. It worked before their two. Ready, verse 3. Here it goes. Well, there's 16,821 mothers from Nashville, and all the friends play music and they ain't uptight if one of the kids will, because it's custom made for any mother's son to be a guitar picker in Nashville. And I sure am glad I got the chance to say a word about the music and the mothers from Nashville. Nashville cats. They clean as country water. Nashville cats. They wild as Mountain Dew. Nashville cats. Been playing since they's babies. Nashville cats. It worked before they're two. Here we go. 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. All right. You might hate it, but I promise you it's good for you. It is good for you. All right, we got 2 more. Let me cross that off the list. You know, I try to not forget to mention things. You might see Terry posting links in the comments. I want to thank 2 people that help out a lot behind the scenes. Terry, every week is here, and it's amazing. I can say like something, and within like 4 seconds, the link is available to you. So Terry Brandsma, thank you very much. Also Audrey. Audrey is just phenomenal. She's really behind the scenes and stealth. But she is just Audrey O'Brien, and she is just extremely helpful. She keeps track of all the songs that get done, what date they get done on. So when I'm picking songs for the next play along, I can pick songs appropriate that haven't been played recently. So Audrey, thank you very much as well. So Audrey and Terry, they do this completely free. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and we all thank you because it really helps everything run very, very smooth. All right, so we have 2 songs left. So I mentioned Patreon. I don't like to harp on that, but so it's this thing where you can get lessons, and I mentioned, right? Backing tracks and chord progression practice and tutorials, all sorts of things. And I said it was cheap. It's a great value. It's like $5 a month, and you get really a lot of stuff. And then there's a higher level where you get 2 group lessons each month, where you log into Zoom and it's a whole bunch of us and it's interactive and it's fun. It's like a live ukulele lesson. It's great. So the next Tuesday, August 6th, we are doing this song. We're going to talk about some bar chord variations. I'm going to keep it like at a level where everyone could understand it. So we're going to talk about some bar chord variations and a cool strumming pattern for this next song. So I'm going to play it like we're going to teach it next week, which is giving some of it away, but not too much. So let's come here. All right, so never been to Spain. And I'm using different chords, and they might sound a little different. It might sound a little like this. Right? So I'm not going to teach it here. I'm going to teach it on Tuesday. So if you want to do that, and join us. You just go to patreon.com/ukulele gent, and you can sign up and just pick one of the tiers that has group lessons in there. And then next week I'll send you a Zoom link, and you can join us. We got a really good turnout. I'm on the F. Here comes the C7. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. Say the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, never gonna lose it, I can't refuse it. Well, I've never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Well, I headed for Las Vegas, only made it out to Needles. Oh, can you feel it? It must be real, it feels so good. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Well, they tell me I was born there. Well, I really don't remember. In Oklahoma, not Arizona. What does it matter? What does it matter? Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. See, the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, never gonna lose it, I can't refuse it. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Well, they tell me I was born there. Well, I really don't remember. In Oklahoma, not Arizona. What does it matter? What does it matter? Yes! All right, so we're going to talk about bar chords. Some easy bar chords you can use to make that song sound kind of cool. Some muted strumming as well. So, hope you can join us. Lori, I will tell you on Tuesday. She said my chucks sound just at the right time and those sound just at the right time. Muted strum. We'll talk about it. Okay. All right, so we have one song left, y'all. One song, right? Let me check. Let me verify. Oh, yes. Hey, one of the other things, so I've mentioned backing tracks, and they really are fun. And I create them. It's a lot of work. And then I put them on Patreon. So they're really cool. And it allows you to play as though you're playing with a band. Bass, there's drums, there's bass, there's everything. So you're part of a band. So it's good for your timing. It's good for all sorts of skills. So I'll make a post on Patreon. All the Patreon folks, I will post that with the audio, so you can record that, stream it from your phone to a Bluetooth speaker or whatever. And I'll have the chord sheet as well with it. So you can play this last song along with a backing track. They really are fun and really good for you, like vegetables. So let's go here. I'm just reading some comments about Hoyt Axton. I love all the people who know stuff. All right, so let me get this ready here. And then we'll do one more song and then we'll call it a night. How's that? And a lot of people are... So if you hear people talking about Nashville, there is a ukulele festival. The Music City Ukulele Festival, MCUF, that is taking place starting tomorrow. In Franklin, Tennessee, right by Nashville. There's also one on the other side in Durango, Colorado. Devin Scott is having a ukulele festival also this weekend. So that's kind of cool, right? All right, are you ready? Here we go. G, C, and G. I've been thinking, I've been humming, I've been picking, I've been strumming, just waiting, waiting on a song. I've been hitching, been thumbing, I can almost hear one coming, now just waiting, waiting on a song. I look down in my pocket underneath the bed. I walked under a lamppost and one hit me on the head. Am I blind or too dumb to see all the sounds surrounding me? Just waiting, waiting on a song. You can look up at the stars, bow your head and count the cars. You'll still be waiting, waiting on a song. Might be a bluebird or a crow on a chord between two bows. They're just waiting, waiting on a song. Songs don't grow on trees, you gotta pick them out of the breeze. Fall down on your knees and pray one comes along. When those railroad gates come down, you gotta stop and turn around, or you'll be waiting, waiting on a song. You'll be waiting, waiting on a song. Yes, that is fun, folks. Like I said, those backing tracks are one of the perks of Patreon. So let me come back here. If you're new, glad you're here. Tell your friends. We do this every Wednesday. And we just hang out and chat and meet friends that we will then see at Ukulele Festival. So very thankful that you're here. Very thankful that we got to do this tonight. For the folks that I will see in Tennessee tomorrow, I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week and have a great weekend. And we will see you next Wednesday, same time. Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, right here. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for being here. It means a lot. And we'll see you then. Bye.